Setting up Zoho Mail is easy if you know how to do it, and I'll make it easy for you today. After watching this video, you will be able to set up your custom business email address. So let's get started. Hey, Shivam here. Remember, you could go to their website and sign up directly, but if you sign up from the affiliate link in the description, you will get $100 credits that you can use on Zoho. It's a win-win situation for both of us. After opening the link, you will be taken to their website where it shows all the pricing details. They offer two plans. The first one gives 5 GB of storage per user, attachment size of 250 MB, and adds features like multiple domain hosting and email routing. By giving 25 cents extra per user, we get 10 GB per user. Second plan is Mail Premium. At $4 per user per month, billed annually, you get 50 GB plus 50 GB storage per user, 1 GB of attachment limit, and advanced features like email backup and restoration, white labeling, and Zoho's e-discovery. Surprisingly, they offer a free plan too, which is quite generous. I would say it is great for individuals or small startups just getting off the ground. It includes up to 5 users with 5 GB of storage per user and a 25 MB attachment limit. If you are looking for a more complete option like Google Workspace, then check out Zoho's Workplace plans. These plans include email, cloud storage, Office Suite, Zoho Click, which is their communication service, and meetings. These are the prices. I would suggest you check out Workplace option 2 in the description before you make the final decision. So once you have decided on the plan, click on the sign up button. Here, fill out all the details, that is name, email or mobile number, and password. It will send an OTP to that email or phone number. So use an existing email address or phone number to receive it. Click sign up and you will get an OTP on your email. Put that here and click verify. Doing so will create an account. Now we are only a couple of steps away from completing the setup. First, we will connect the domain name. To do so, we can either add an existing domain or buy it directly from Zoho. Buying a new one from Zoho will automatically link that domain to Zoho Mail. For now, let's say we already have a domain, so we'll go with that option. Next, write the domain here. I want to connect threadtailstore.com. I'll put that here. Enter the organization name. I'll write down Threadtail Store. Select your industry type. I'll select retail and e-com. Clicking add now will add the domain. Now click on proceed to payment and add the number of users. If you have selected the free plan, you won't be taken to this step. One thing I would suggest you that if you want to avail 15 days of free trial, you can click here on the pricing page. This will give you a trial of Mail Premium plan of 15 days. Once it's done, we can move on to the next step of verifying the domain. Again, we have the option to do it automatically or manually. If you click on that, it will take you to the DNS provider. I'll show you how to connect manually. To do so, we must go to our domain name provider's backend and locate the DNS records. There we need to create a new one, create a new text record, add @ in the name field, copy the content from the Zoho to this field, and click save. Don't close the window yet, we will need this in the next step. Now head back to Zoho and click verify. The domain will be verified and we can create the custom email address. You can create whatever you want, like let's say business@threadtailstore.com. Yes, our custom business email is now ready. If you are finding this tutorial helpful, make sure to give this a video like. Most of the work is done, there is only a couple of more steps. Next, we can set up the users. If you want to create multiple users, you can do that at this step. You can fill in the details and users will be created instantly. Next, we can set up groups. Like if you have a marketing team or a support team, you can create groups and do all sorts of things. After that, we need to do DNS mapping. Go back to DNS provider and create these records. This step is mandatory to make it work. Create 3 MX records and 2 TXT records. This would be the last time you will be looking at your DNS backend. After you set it up, you won't need to come back here often. Once you have done that, click on verify and it will take a couple of minutes to update, so be patient with that and try again after a minute. As you can see, we have been verified and that's pretty much it. If you have existing emails, you can migrate them from here. They also have a mobile app for emails on the go, along with a separate admin app for mobile. With that, we can manage most of the things from our smartphone. And we are done. Our account is now set up and we have a custom business email created, business@threadtailstore.com here in this case. Click on the inbox and we'll take you there. Whenever you want to sign in, just go to this URL and sign into your account. This will take you straight to your inbox. If you are logged in with your admin account, you will also get this option and access the admin console from here. You can manage your users, see reports, and do all sorts of things. However, that wraps up today's video. Again, if you want to check it out, then you can do so from the description below with the $100 Zoho credit that you can use on Zoho platform. Hope you guys found this video helpful. Now, if you are confused between Zoho Workplace and Google Workspace, then this video will definitely help. And if you are looking for cloud storage for your business, check out this video right here. Like, share, subscribe. Stay safe. Bye-bye.